Hi, it's Christopher at the Birdsong Wood Shop, and it's Woodworkers Safety Day. I apologize to all of you for not posting my shop tour video. I will be doing that. I am also going to do the charity check for $25 to the viewer that picks out the 4 items and tells me what they are and what they have in common. You can see more about that if you watch the tour videos or check out the previous posting. Anyhow, thanks for being here. It's Woodworkers Safety Day. If you're going to click off of this video, make sure you go to some other woodworking site or YouTube woodworkers site and look at some of their safety tips. Maybe there's a specific part of your shop that needs addressing. Air quality, or it could be a number of things. The lighting in your shop. It could be hanging and positioning equipment. Go and look up those specific things that you need. Maybe I have a couple of things here that'll help 1 or 2 individuals. Nothing else. I'm going to tell you, go look up the stuff that's out there. You're a great bunch of guys and gals, and I know that we care about each other and ourselves, and we like to see each other and ourselves be safe. So, Woodworkers Safety Day. Be prepared and stay aware. That's my saying for the day. Be prepared and stay aware. Woodworkers Safety Day is about that stay aware thing. It's about remembering all the things you have and the behaviors and the way in which you conduct yourself that keep you safe. If you don't remember to use things, they don't get used. Something hanging on the wall that's supposed to protect, your eye from getting injured isn't going to do too much good to your eye when it's hanging on that wall. So take it off the wall, put on your safety glasses. I'm not going to preach to you. I want to talk about attitude. I'm not going to talk about devices. I'm not to talk about the things we all know we're supposed to do and sometimes choose not to. Hopefully we're all smart enough to know if we don't have a device or aren't using it, that we take extra precaution and are aware. Again, be prepared and stay aware. We're aware that we're not using the device and doing something to compensate perhaps for that. In other words, being more cautious, taking our time a little more. Time is very important in the shop. Clothing is the thing I start with. I look at my time too, though. How much time am I going to be at something? How much time do I need to complete it? Is that enough time? Should I say maybe this is a 2-part project, a 3-part project? Am I going to hurry through to try and get done and work unsafely as a result? Well, that's kind of my time assessment for things. Clothing. Do I need ankle protection? Do I need a specific type of shirt or something to protect my forearms? What am I going to be working with? If you're familiar with your work and prepare accordingly, clothing is the first step in that. It's a tool like anything else. We use it as a device to protect our bodies, to make ourselves more comfortable for lots of reasons, the whole things. But, it's clothing that I start with in the house is where I start. When I come to the shop, and I'm going to be in this shop, I come to this wall, which is also kind of what I consider my clothing wall for the shop. And I'll spin you around. I'll try to be gentle here. And this is where I head first. Sometimes I'll put on some music. I turn on a light. And this is kind of the things I consider clothing that I would put on first before I start work. There's a back brace, wrist braces. If I'm lifting or moving things repeatedly or unloading a big load of wood or shop equipment or moving tools around the shop that are heavy, I wear these things to protect myself from repetitive motions that over time are going to cause a lot of damage. So my attitude about how I move in this shop is very important too. Attitude about what you wear, about how you work, about how you move, how you bend, how you stand. Hearing protection. I'm a musician. I prize my hearing. I wear this for just about everything except when I make maybe a couple of cuts on a saw that I know has maybe a quieter blade. And even that I probably should wear. Anything I do that's going to be over and over and over again, drilling or cutting, noise-wise, I always wear these. And breathing protection. This is an extra set of glasses for a visitor, perhaps. I wear my prescription shop glasses. I'm fortunate because I can't see a lot without them. So I'm always putting them on. I didn't always have to wear glasses. It's been less than a year now, but I'm used to it because if I don't have these on, I can't see. So I'm fortunate in that these are always on my head when I'm in the shop, except for now, because I don't want to look mysterious and aloof. Not that I do, but in any event, things like this are safety devices too. If you got a piece of stock that's too big, you know, a stand with a roller on it is going to help you hold that piece so you can feed it into a saw blade properly or whatever tool it is you're using. And it's less likely to have kickback or misfeed or cause an accident. So little things like that. I'm going to show you one tip I got out of a magazine, old magazine from a stack of magazines. I couldn't tell you which or what it was. And it is this. It is my table saw wrench, which is hung conveniently next to the plug on the lower left, the one that's most different from the others and has the white on the bottom. That's the cord, the supply for my table saw. So that wrench does not come off of that screw until that plug comes out of there. Always, under no circumstances. I've got two other ways to turn the power off to that blade, but it always comes out of the wall. I've never really seen a motor kick on by itself. Air stuff as I go along, my dust removal system I'm adding to each device and having to move a shop vac around. For the table saw, I built a hopper, and at the end of that is connected to a 4-inch to a 2-inch, and then feeds into my shop vac, which I can take and hook on the tube from the miter saw, if you see it dangling there. It's the same with the router station. Things on top of wood, I like to keep piles neat and stuff. I have a lot of wood up top here as well, and most of it's back there and it's cedar siding and stuff, but I try to keep that stuff fairly well organized so things don't fall on me. Alright, I'll spare you any more of this moving around and get to the end of this thing. And basically I just want to say that I appreciate everybody's help. With your attitude when you enter the shop, please, if you're mad or upset, take a minute, clean up, get your tools ready, clean a tool, calibrate something, slow down. Just slow down and relax. And then do what you went in the shop to do, which is have a good time and really enjoy yourself and leave some of those things behind. And maybe once you've left them a certain distance back, you can take a little look at them and work through some of those issues. That's what I do. One of the reasons I work with wood is it's very therapeutic. I love to do it. I'm sure a lot of you do it for that reason. That's just one of the reasons. In any event, Woodworkers Safety Day, it's a great thing. Remind your friends, remind anybody you know that works with wood to be prepared and stay aware. It's Christopher at the Birdsong Wood Shop. Hope you watched. Please subscribe. I will have a lot of videos coming out as soon as I can. I've got a couple years worth of work here around the house, the yard, and the shop that I'll be documenting and posting videos from. When and how frequently they'll come out, I can't guarantee, but suffice to say there's a lot of stuff, and I hope to show you some of it, and hopefully you can learn from it. I continue to learn from all of you. Again, thanks and goodbye from Christopher here at the Birdsong Wood Shop.